Hello, my name is Bennett Whitefield, and I'm a senior receiver here at Lipscomb Academy. The Old Testament is full of leaders who had a very public downfall. Moses, David, Saul, even Abraham are just some of the great leaders who sinned publicly and suffered great consequences. Joshua, though, is the exception. He is considered one of the greatest military leaders in the Bible, yet he remained humble, and maybe one of the most important passages in the Old Testament tells us all we need to know about this. In Exodus 33, we see Moses go into the tent of meeting, which was outside the camp, to spend time in the presence of God. Whenever Moses would enter the tent, a pillar of cloud would cover it. Then verse 11 tells us, "Then the Lord would speak to Moses face to face, as a friend speaks to a friend." And immediately after this, we are told, when Moses would turn to go back into camp, his young assistant Joshua would not depart. Long before he became one of the greatest leaders in the Bible, before he stood at the Jordan River and trusted God to part the waters, before he led 2 million people into the Promised Land, Joshua chose to spend his time in the presence of God. That is why he is able to trust God when others don't. That is why he is able to remain humble when leading such a successful and powerful life. When we continue to put ourselves in God's holy presence, we can avoid the trap of believing in our own press. Constant contact with our Creator, daily putting ourselves in the proper place in front of a holy God, is the only way to keep ourselves from the pride that leads to a sinful downfall. In our culture full of screens, overstimulation, and promotion of self, it is more important than ever that we seek God on our own in order to know God, trust Him, and remain humble in times of success. We should seek to know God the way Joshua did. God is waiting to speak. We take time to be still and present and listen.